So let's now see how we can share and collaborate with our colleagues. Either in an instant message chat or during an audio or a video call, we're able to collaborate with those that we're communicating with. This will enable us to share our screen or share files or even use a whiteboard together. So it's a great way of working with those that we don't see physically very much, or that we can't all get together in the same place at the same time. We can either share with one person or in a meeting with several. Now I'm just going to use my chat window here. I can see at the moment I can't actually get the information as to the availability of my colleague, but it doesn't matter in terms for this demonstration. So I'm just going to click, and let's imagine that I was in an instant message window rather than an audio or video call, because that is much easier for me to show you from the instant message screen whilst recording. And let's say that I want to share my screen or an application with my colleague. You would click onto the present content icon. It looks like a computer monitor down in the chat window. If you was on an audio or video call, it would be exactly the same. And I'm going to click, and you'll see some of the choices here. So I could choose to present my desktop or actually present a program. I could also choose to present PowerPoint files or co-author on an Office document. So this is great when you want to get different viewpoints from people and you want to be editing a document altogether. It has some advantages over using track changes in Microsoft Word, for example, but it also has disadvantages. So it can get slightly out of hand if there's lots of people that want to be involved. But the reason I like using this within Skype for Business is just in case somebody wants to change it and then another person in that conversation with you knows of a reason why that's not possible, and it can save a lot of wasted time. Now you can also add attachments. We saw that earlier by just clicking onto the paperclip icon. Now what I want to do is have a look at the whiteboard. So I can see I have the option of more. And when I click onto more, I have three choices. I can either use a whiteboard. So this is a blank whiteboard and everybody can add to it and fill things out. I could use the poll to create some a survey to get some quick feedback from people. So this could be where maybe I'm asking where people want to meet after work on Friday. And there may be some choices. What do people want to do? Maybe you're organising a celebration meal and you want to know the different restaurants, that type of thing. And you can also open up to let people post questions for you or other presenters. So this is in a similar way to just using the chat window. I'm going to click onto whiteboard. Now this will take a moment, and because my colleague there is either not online at the moment or is not available, I'm the only actual participant in here, so it's actually broken her out of this collaboration. But I could click onto the icon in the top right hand corner to invite more people to join me if I wanted to. And when I'm in the whiteboard, I can use the range of tools down the right hand side to add. So I could, for example, select the typing tool, and I could click and my cursor flashes, and I could add a message there and then just click outside. I could use a highlighter pen. I could use the pencil or pen on there, and I can use stamps. So I can see here there's a green tick or crosses or arrows. So an example of when you might want to use this is maybe you want to put a picture on here. Perhaps it's a photo of the location where you're all going to be meeting, and you want to show people where the best place is to park or where the best entrance is to meet you. So what you can do on the whiteboard is actually add and insert a picture. And then when the picture is showing, you can use the stamp tools to sort of point, especially with the arrows or even with the pen, to draw where people would be able to go or to meet you. Now at any time, because I'm in an instant message at the moment, I can still change this to a video call or an audio call. I can also stop presenting at any time. Now if I was sharing my desktop, I would also have the options then to pass control over to my participant that I'm talking to. And I'd also have then an icon to take control back, or take back control. And I would have the option to also stop sharing. Now, what you can also do when you're using something like a whiteboard is obviously to set some restrictions over how people can collaborate with you. And that's a good idea because things can quite quickly get out of hand. You also have the more options icon on here. It can be recorded, and you can again change font and things like that, but that's more related to this chat window that's over on this side here. Now, if I come out of this whiteboard, I will have a warning to say, don't worry, the meeting will continue for anybody else still there. It's only actually me in that meeting at the moment, so I can just OK. And I would come back then to my main Skype for Business screen.